Hey, good morning viewers. This is me, Saurav Singh. Right now you are watching my channel. Let me first introduce myself. My name is Saurav Singh. I have completed my Masters in Geology in 2013 AD. I had my specialization in molecular parasitology. Apart from that, after completing my Masters, I have been joined as a visiting faculty in the different institutions of Nepal, as well as I am training the students or the medical aspirants who are trying to have their name in their medical colleges to get the beautiful name of doctors in front of their name. So, this is the video that I want to deliver to people. It is basically made for the students who are studying in class 2 level. Actually, we people who are studying in class 11 and 12 science, we actually do not have the ideas of why we are studying class 11 and 12 in science faculty. And apart from that, being studying in science, there are some of the pros and cons that we need to understand. So the basic problem is that our family pressure, our own weak mental decisions does not make us able to understand what exactly is the scope or stream where we can access our career for bright future prospect. So for that, we need to understand the values of different subjects that we are going to study in our classrooms. One of them is the biology. So before starting with our discussion on any chapters or any topics regarding the biology, let me introduce you with some of the good effects of why we study biology, or we can talk about what are the advantages of biology. So biology is the branch of science that actually deals with the study of living organisms. And if we connect it from the social view, the biology has provided us the millions and millions of species in different fields of society, as of being the doctor, as of being the biotechnologist, as of being the genetic engineer, as of being the different paramedical students and serving our society and serving our nation. So, biology has become one of the need or fundamental aspects of human beings since age back, from where the human beings civilization has been started out. So, by studying biology, what are the career opportunities that make you secure for your future is that once you enroll in biology and try to attempt some of the good results by doing your activities as being the biologist, you can have a good career ahead, which is always superior over the other subjects. I don't want to make it here big issues about studying other subjects. Also makes us our bright future, but studying biology has got one of the leading advantages of the social reputation, as we are directly concerned with the people of society by contributing our knowledges to them and by acquiring a good acquaintance with being a biology student. So now, when we consider that we study biology, then we have got the different challenges that while understanding biology, there is a very traditional view of studying biology, and it is a learning subject. So this video has been made attempt for the students to make them understand that biology is not only the subjects that needs to memorize, but it's all about the concept that we utilize in our society, and that should be related to our daily life events. Actually, it doesn't only teaches us about how to educate with biology, but it helps to understand our basic lifestyle. It helps to contribute in our society, that how we would live. We can help aware our parents, our social peoples to get understand with the advantages of biology, how to become healthy, how to enrich our career in the biological prospect. So this video is entirely based upon the facts that those students who are studying in class 11 and 12 as the particular subject of biology, they need to crack different examinations. As of Nepal, we are having the different entrance examination of IOM, BPKHS, Indian Embassy, then after it is Ministry of Education. So there are different institutions. We are helping us to understand that what is the scholarship seats, number of scholarship seats are there, which is very limited in number, and the students who are going to enroll in such entrance examination are of large number. So the ratio is very proportionate, that if we study hard, if we go through the concepts of biology, this video will really help to impart your knowledge, and it will definitely work to understand the concept of biology, and it will definitely help to crack the entrance examination. So this video is also based upon the facts that I want to cover not only the syllabus of Nepal, but also I want to cover the syllabus of NEET, then after the joint entrance examinations of the India, as well as we will go through the topic syllabus covered that will surely makes us enabled to get the students crack the different institutions for their medical entrance examination in the different parts of the world. So I have acquired a varied materials of knowledge that we should go through, and therefore we need to understand the basic concepts of biology from here on. So right now, when we start our topic of biology, today I want to know you about the very basic concepts of plasmodium. So plasmodium is one of the important topic in biology that is being used to study in class 11. We already know that plasmodium belongs to the phylum Protozoa. So the phylum Protozoa and the plasmodium has got a very distinct relation between them. So while studying the phylum Protozoa, we can't omit the plasmodium from that one. So studying plasmodium will help us to understand the basic concepts of biology that we have to go through here. So what is plasmodium actually? So when we go through the plasmodium, we know that it is a unicellular organism. That's why it is placed in phylum Protozoa. And because the plasmodium does not have any kind of locomotory organs, that's why it is placed in class Sporozoa of phylum Protozoa. Plasmodium has got different names behind its different physical properties, biological properties, because of which plasmodium has been imparted with different names. As plasmodium is called the endoparasite. Why it is called endoparasite? Because it lives inside the body of living organisms. It is called the blood parasite. Why it is called the blood parasite? Because its main site is to reach the RBC, red blood cell. Then after it is called as the pathogenic parasite. Why it is called pathogenic parasite? Because pathogenic means that it can cause diseases, and plasmodium is one of the unicellular organisms that belongs to phylum Protozoa, which can cause the dreadful disease, as you already know, which is called the malaria. Thereafter, it is called intracellular parasite because it lives in the blood cell and basic site is red blood cell. Therefore, it remains inside the red blood cell, due to which it is called as the intercellular parasite. Now, what is the history of getting plasmodium like this that causes the malaria? So, just get back to the history to make it an interesting topic. Plasmodium was first cracked out by Ronald Ross in the gut wall of mosquito, because Ronald Ross was the Scottish army surgeon, and the outbreak of malaria has first delivered and first introduced when the World War was there, and so many army of that camp, one of the camp of the army that belongs to the Second World War, gets infected with the malaria, that is plasmodium. So by infection, at that time, Ronald Ross was deployed there to get treatment for the patient, for the army who was got injured in the war, and therefore, while studying his invention, he found that the oocyst stage of plasmodium resides in the gut wall of mosquito, and because of his discovery of finding the oocyst stage in the gut wall of mosquito, he was awarded Nobel Prize in 1902. Thereafter, his name was called as Sir Ronald Ross. However, the discovery of plasmodium is already been established by Charles Laverne before Ronald Ross, and later on the development has come out in a very fast way, where Amigo Bignami and Grassi has discovered the life cycles in its two different host bodies, that is, one is man and another is the mosquito. And the mosquito basically is female Anopheles mosquito, where it introduces its life cycle inside it and carry out the entire processes in man as well as in mosquito. So how it has got two different host body for plasmodium to carry out their different life cycle processes, and due to which it can cause malaria in the case of man. Now, talking about the plasmodium. Plasmodium is one of the pathogenic parasites. However, so many large number of species has been reported from the world, in the different parts of the world regarding plasmodium. But out of them, 4 species are supposed to be very lethal that causes malaria in case of human beings. They are Plasmodium vivax, Plasmodium falciparum, Plasmodium malariae, and Plasmodium ovale. So these are the 4 species that we need to understand that causes malaria in the case of human beings. So these Plasmodium parasites can live in the different conditions of the environment. Mostly they favors to live in the tropical and the temperate regions. So it is almost present, its distribution is cosmopolitan. And what are the statements that have passed out during this period? You must need to understand these all things, because these all important things which I am going to deliver you right now, and after this what I am telling in this video is quite important for your entrance examinations, because these are the things that makes small things can make some big packages around the Plasmodium that we need to understand deeply, and then after we can easily crack out with the questions that may ask, that are the most probable questions that may ask in the entrance examinations. So by compiling this all knowledge and information, I will also provide you with the good informative objective questions that how we can crack it in the examination, and it will really very effective. Without using textbooks, by seeing this video, you can easily able to understand the concepts of Plasmodium, and you can easily crack out with some of the important questions that may ask from the Plasmodium. So now, Plasmodium 4 species has been recorded, out of which 3 species are already available in Nepal. Only 1 species that is not found in Nepal, that is Plasmodium ovale. Plasmodium ovale is not being reported so far from Nepal, but it has been reported from other parts of the globe as well. So why these 4 parasites, Plasmodium species, are supposed to be dangerous or that can cause malaria to human beings is basically as we discussed that the mosquito is one of the important hosts that causes the malaria, because it carries the life cycle of the Plasmodium inside their body. And the prevalence of mosquito, as of we know that, it is very much prominent in different parts of the world. So far, the Nepal, our neighboring country, India, China, and then after Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, and apart from the other countries like the European countries. However, mosquitoes are controlled in such developed countries in large extent, but the South Asian continent does not have got such a great value to control the mosquitoes, and therefore the Plasmodium gets a good harboring of their life cycle in this entire environment. So the 4 species is causing very dangerous out of these malarial cases. Now I want to make you understand that out of these 4 species, the most commonly frequently asked, maybe one of the most probable questions that may ask in the examination is, out of these 4 species, which one is very dangerous? Why we need to study the Plasmodium? So out of these 4 species, the most dangerous species of Plasmodium is Plasmodium falciparum. Plasmodium falciparum is called the most dangerous Plasmodium among all 4 species, because falciparum can cause the cerebral malaria. It means that the Plasmodium, that species which belongs to falciparum, can enter in our brain cells and causes the cerebral malaria. So it becomes quite difficult for diagnose the patients if they have been suffering from Plasmodium falciparum. So Plasmodium falciparum is one of the parasites that causes cerebral malaria. The cerebral malaria, in other terms, is also called as the black water fever. It is also called as the estevo-autumnal fever. So because of its such a significant health condition that it can produce in the human beings that may be lethal to them, that's why the malaria which is caused by the Plasmodium falciparum is called the malignant malaria. So we have to know these facts that due to its impact and its affinity towards the brain cells, that's why Plasmodium falciparum is supposed to be one of the deadliest form of Plasmodium that can affect our brain cells and may cause death of the patients in a very few days of time if the patients are not diagnosed correctly and accurately within a given time period. Now, talking about the kind of fever that Plasmodium can cause in the human beings, in the type of malaria that can cause in the human beings are mostly the 3 species of the Plasmodium, that is Plasmodium vivax, Plasmodium falciparum, and Plasmodium malaria. Plasmodium ovale. These three species can cause the fever that reoccurs after every 48 hours. So because of this, they are able to produce the tertian fever. That's why they are called the tertian fever, because the fever reoccurred after every 3 days. So they are called the tertian fevers. But the Plasmodium ovale has got the quartan fever property. Quartan fever property means the repetition of the fever occurs after 72 hours. So because of this periodic repetition after 72 hours, so almost the fever that has been occurred in the patients due to malaria only repeats after the 4 days of the effect if the patient is suffering from Plasmodium malaria. Rest all the other trees has got the tertian fever. Talking about the benign cases, the malaria is also classified as the benign and the malignant. So we have already discussed before that benign malaria is caused by the three Plasmodium species: Plasmodium vivax, Plasmodium ovale, and Plasmodium malaria. Rest only one species, that is Plasmodium falciparum, that causes the dreadful disease which is called the malignant malaria. So here we have classified malaria on the basis of its three characteristics. One is on the basis of their benign and malignancy condition. Another is regarding the tertian fever conditions, and the third one that we have discussed here is about the fever conditions of the tertiary and the quaternary fever. So it happens in the quaternary, it happens as a tertiary, it happens maybe benign or it may be malignant one. So on the basis of this, we have to understand that the pathogenic effect of the different types of Plasmodium species. So once again, I want to make sure that the most common malignant malaria is caused by falciparum. Tertiary malaria is caused by vivax, falciparum, as well as Plasmodium ovale, and quartan fever is caused by the Plasmodium malaria. So you need to understand and classify this knowledge, which is quite important for practical medical examinations. Now, talking about why they require the two different host body to complete its life cycle. So basically, why we talk about how Plasmodium is able to complete its life cycle in two different host body. So why it is important to understand that why it completes its life cycle in two different host body. So the answer is, for this question, the answer is Plasmodium completes its life cycle in two different hosts because Plasmodium itself has got the two different stages. One is called the sporozoite stage, another is called the trophozoite stage. The sporozoite stage is believed to be the infective stage of Plasmodium, and trophozoite is called to be the feeding stage of Plasmodium. So because of these two different stages, these two different stages cannot be sustained in the same host body, because the sporozoite mostly favors the body temperature which is quite low, and the trophozoite favors the body temperature which is quite high. So in terms of mosquito and man, mosquito has got the low body temperature of around 27 degrees Celsius, and that of human body, as we know that the normal human body temperature is 27 degrees Celsius. So sporozoite is called as the infective stage of Plasmodium, and trophozoite is called as the feeding stage of the Plasmodium. So sporozoite resides in mosquito and trophozoite resides in the case of man. So because they both both stages of Plasmodium requires the different body temperature to grow and complete their life cycle. So that's why they have got two different host body to access it. Now, the two different stages that we have discussed about Plasmodium is the sporozoite and the trophozoite. Okay, so you have watched this video and please subscribe it and like it. This video is actually based for the medical students who are aspiring to make their careers in the biological field. So I am here to help you to make steps to get success in the future, and it helps to keep your name with DR, which makes you with good reputations in the society. And as well, not only as MBBS, those students are being so psychic that being not only in the medical field, we can also enroll in the different other fields of biology to get involved with that. So we are having such videos in a large sequence. So I am expecting the good results of hitting like and subscribe this channel, so that I can have the confidence level high with those students who are just sitting at their home and thinking about what we can plan for our futures in in studying the biology. So if you have got any kind of queries and if you have got any kind of questions not only regarding the class only but also from other topics of biology from the different parts of the world, which is not restricted to Nepal only, for all those students who are interested to level and studying biology, please subscribe it, like it, and if you have got any more further questions, please do comment and put those questions in the given below email addresses. I'll give you the support of all the answers as much as I can and help you to build your futures in the field of biology. So thank you very much, and please comment on what you feel about watching this video and what are the improvements or any kind of thing that we need to do in this video and the students required. I am waiting for such updates.